we have an equation here to solve. Negative 2 over x minus 2 equals negative 4 times the quantity x plus 4. To solve this equation, we multiply both sides by the denominator, because we know we have a denominator in this equation. We want to clear denominators, so anytime we have denominators in an equation, we multiply both sides by that denominator. We do have to be careful about getting extraneous solutions by multiplying by 0. If the denominator, if it points where the denominator is 0, our solution would not be valid. Okay, anyhow, the denominator here, there's only one, it's x minus 2, so we multiply both sides by x minus 2. The x minus 2 here divides the x minus 2 here, leaving us negative 2. And over here we end up with the negative 4 times x minus 2 times x plus 4. Now x minus 2 times x plus 4 is multiplied using the distributive law. You really don't want to use that F word thing because it only applies to binomials, but the distributive law applies to anything. So you're going to have x times x plus, well, minus 2 times x. Then it's plus x times 4 and minus 2 times 4. So you're going to get these terms here, and this is going to give you x squared, this is going to give you, well, this and this together give you 2x, and here we have negative 8. So we have negative 4 times x squared plus 2x minus 8, and that multiplies out to give us negative 4x squared minus 8x plus 32. So we have our negative 2 equal to this, which is this. Then we recognize this as a quadratic equation. It's got x squared and x and a constant number. And it's got a number on this side, and to solve it we're going to want to use the quadratic formula, so we have to put the equation in this form, equals 0. And then we can apply the quadratic formula. And since we have a negative 2 and a negative 34 over here, this is going to be positive. We're going to get two solutions. And even if you can't read this, just do your own substitution because it didn't come out very well. So you plug into the quadratic formula and you will get two solutions because the discriminant is clearly going to be positive. Now, there was a question, how do you get from here to here? Well, I want to get it equal to 0, so I want to get rid of all this stuff over here, which is going to leave me 0. So I'm going to get rid of the negative 4x squared, I add 4x squared. To get rid of negative 8x, I add 8x. To get rid of the 32, I subtract 32. When I do that on both sides. So I'm going to end up with a 4x squared and an 8x over here because there are no x's or x squareds. And then my negative 32 is going to add to my negative 2 to give me negative 34, and I get this equation.